it's so personal for me. I grew up in the largest affordable housing complex in New York.
As a kid, Barry Bialik moved 9 times in 10 years.
Stable housing was such a platform for me to grow on, and so yeah, this is very personal.
7 years ago, the developer bought land across from Pisgah View Apartments
with the intent of how to do a true affordable homeownership project. There's 5 separate lots. On each of those lots, we're putting 2 houses.
Sure.
So this property was littered with, hypodermic needles, the waste. It was an active use site. Surveyors didn't want to come back here. Appraisers didn't want to come back here. My crew didn't want to come back here.
Bialik reached out to Asheville's assistant city manager, learning
all of the cleanup goes on to the private property owner.
The bill, tens of thousands of dollars, leaving him little choice but to pass it on.
That means each house just got $2,200 more expensive. It's kind of a site people buy their drugs. They would come over here, use them right after buying them, and then go about their day.
He believes a syringe exchange Fridays nearly 2 football fields away on Granada Street didn't help.
It's like when we as the public hear these terms needle exchange, it's not really a needle exchange. It's really more needles given out, and then maybe they provide a place where they can be put.
A data request uncovered Bunkom's 4 needle exchanges dispense more than 894,000 clean needles annually. 38% are exchanged. I reached out to all 4 exchanges. The Steady Collective emailed back, citing very strict media guidelines, and due to unfavorable coverage from channels like yours, we will not be able to engage in an interview. I also reached out to city leaders who directed me to state lawmakers.
Partially because it can be a hot potato. People sometimes push it to different folks.
This hot potato was about to get flipped again.
We as legislators can help with funding, and we can help with some of the laws, but some of the implementation at the local level is just not up to us.
Both NCDHHS and Representative Kayla Bruto point out cities with syringe services programs experience an 86% decrease in syringe litter plus other health benefits.
When you have those in place, and we have 3 decades of research on that, you end up having fewer needles on the street, and they need to be run the right way.
The cleanup bill isn't just a developer issue. Taxpayers also paid to clean up 3 hazardous material sites in the last year when city sanitation also hired a cleanup contractor. The Housing Authority tells me the needle exchange was having a negative impact. In July, they asked the Steady Collective to stop services on Granada Street. The organization complied, moving 4 blocks away on State Street under the I-240 bridge. Via email, they offered those in need of needle cleanup or training can reach out to the Steady Collective.
Did you reach out to any of the needle exchange programs to see if they would come out and maybe potentially clean up the property?
No, we didn't. Yeah, maybe that would have been a good thing to do. So on these,
Barry's hopeful his site stays needle-free long enough to get the development underway.
We just pretty much had to clear cut the front of the property, and that made a big difference because that basically left that there's no place to hide behind.
Paving the way for what's next.
This will go right to building permit. So this will be a pretty fast track.
Barring additional cleanup, with the right tools, he's working to keep the project deeply affordable.
The timing seemed right for how to put all of the tricks the city has, all of the things that we at our company have learned, and how to create truly affordable homeownership for people.
Need help to clean up a site like this littered with needle waste? I've put links to the needle exchanges on our website, plus an exclusive look at the tools used to create this affordable housing development. It's all at WLOS.com. In Asheville, Jennifer Emmert, News 13.